this video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of rearranging of furniture in the house and try to make one cabinet for all of my Trim Healthy Mama stuff. I have things for Trim Healthy Mama in just about every cupboard in my kitchen, and I know, I have a hard time finding stuff. I know I have stuff, can't find it. It's strung all over the place. So I thought if I could get it all consolidated into one cupboard, it would make my life easier. So I'm gonna have to do quite a bit of rearranging. I don't know if I'm gonna film cleaning out the cupboards or not. We'll see. First thing I wanna do is gather all my Trim Healthy Mama stuff just to see all that I have. That might not be the first thing I do though. I might do the furniture rearranging first. Anyway, let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this cabinet over here. It'll fit underneath the edge of this counter. We have one chair and we don't sit in it very often, but there's still room there for that cabinet, and it's just on the other side of the island from my kitchen, I should say. Inside the cabinet I have canning supplies and things. Well, I don't do that much canning, so I'm going to move all the canning stuff downstairs in my food room, and I'm going to use this cabinet for all of my Trim Healthy Mama stuff. Now, when I was thinking about this, the one drawback I had was that I always put my It's a Wonderful Life Christmas Village on top of this cabinet, and I thought, oh, I won't be able to do that. But I will, because I'll have to move it. I'll have to move it from that spot anyway at Christmas time, because that's where we put our Christmas tree. So at Christmas time, I'll just move it back, maybe not in this corner, but somewhere else in this room, and I'll still be able to put my Christmas Village on it. I do like this lamp in the corner because this is a dark corner. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this table and move it over there. This table's really not useful where it's sitting, so I'm going to move it over here. Not sure what I'm going to do with this chair. The stuff in that box is a lot of Trim Healthy Mama stuff, and that's why it's sitting in that box. So anyway, I don't know how much of this I'm going to get done tonight. I'm going to get the furniture moved, but I won't get any of the food moved or the cabinet cleaned out or anything. But I wanted to get a head start on it. I didn't want to try to have to do it all tomorrow. So yeah, well, let's start moving furniture. So the problem I'm running into is this stupid wall register vent that we don't even use anymore because we don't have a furnace. But I cannot scoot this table all the way up against the wall because that stupid vent is there. And the legs are not wide enough for it. So I think I'm going to have to do is put this table in the corner and put that table there, because those legs will straddle it. I wish we could just get rid of those stupid things, because like I said, we don't even have a furnace anymore. So far, I like the way this is turning out. But Olivia and I just spent about 15 minutes discussing what on earth to do with that chair. We have to have 4 chairs because there's 4 of us, and we do have company over sometimes. What I want to do with that chair is put it here in front of the window. But then we were thinking, what are we going to do with these plants? They have to be in front of a window. A peace lily doesn't require too much sunlight. So what I'm going to do, and as you see, one plant is missing. I'll show you what we did with it. We moved it in here and put it on my plant stand. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that bench in here and put it in front of my corner cabinet and put my peace lily on it. That way it will still get some sunlight, but it should do okay in this spot. And that will open that area up in front of the window for that chair. Now the footstool, we're going to take that downstairs because we don't really need it. If we do need a footstool, I have you can't really see it from here, but I have a tiny little footstool. You can see it peeking under that chair, under there, that we can use. So I'm not going to tape this part because it's just going to be too hard. So I'll bring you back when I have the chair put in that spot. Okay, yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Olivia asked me, why do you keep changing the furniture around every 2 weeks? And I'm like, because I can't get it the way I like it. There's there's pros and cons to having this open concept. I mean, it's nice to have a nice open house that you can see all of the rooms, but it basically limits you to how you can put your living room furniture, because ordinarily there'd be a wall here. You'd have 4 walls and a doorway or a smaller opening that leads to the rest of the house, and I don't have that. So it's like you put furniture and it's just like hanging out there in space in the middle of nowhere. And I don't have a huge house. I know it appears bigger on camera than it actually is. And so I'm constantly moving stuff around, trying to find ways to make the house look bigger and to not feel so claustrophobic. So I really like this. I like this more open concept here. So, yeah. Well, the actual part of the, the reason for this video is putting my Trim Healthy Mama stuff in there. And I will get to that tomorrow. So I am done for tonight. See you guys tomorrow. This is what is inside this cupboard. Just some canned goods that can go downstairs in the pantry downstairs. The lighting is terrible. And then canning supplies. So I'm going to pull everything out of there, wipe the cabinet out, and then we'll go through what needs to go back in this cabinet. my cupboards and cabinets here in the house, and I gathered up anything that has to do with Trim Healthy Mama, and there's quite a bit here. I didn't realize I had 3 of these fruit cups. These are sweetened with stevia, which make really nice snacks. You could even eat like two cups and you'd still be within the Trim Healthy Mama limits, or whatever you might want to say. 3 bags of my stevia baking blend, which I knew I had that. I have this, I order this frequently. 3 3-pound bags, I think. 2-pound. 3 2-pound bags of sprouted wheat flour. Some more stevia, like the little packets. I've taken my purse. I'll leave just a minute. These little jars, I use these for, like, if I'm doing muffins in a mug or whatever, and I want to do up a bunch of the dry ingredients ahead of time, I'll put them in these little jars. Or if I do overnight chia pudding or anything like that, I use these little jars for that. That's what these are for. Some of my peanut butter powder. I got the Trim Healthy Mama kind, plus a bunch of other kinds in here. Xanthan gum. Oh, that's black peppercorns. That doesn't go in there. And my vanilla powder. That don't go in there either. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff organized. I've got some snacks too that are Trim Healthy Mama friendly, and I'm going to get these put in that cabinet. Organized. I put the jars underneath this because I won't be using those jars that much, and I want to make more room in here. And the peanut butter powder's up there. Trim Healthy Mama friendly cereal, snacks, my baobab powder. Down on this shelf, I keep my salad spinner in here, and that's a big part of Trim Healthy Mama. Back there, those are my little minis for my Nora Fleming dishes, and I wanted to keep those readily available. Extra coconut oil, my stevia, more stevia, flour. I do have 1 bag of the baking blend. We don't use that very often because it's kind of pricey. And then I have all those fruit cups back behind there. That's great. It's really nice to have everything in one spot. Now, I gotta find homes for all this stuff. I'm not going to share that in this video, but I will find homes for all of this stuff. I hope you enjoyed that video, friends. Hopefully this will work for me and will make my life easier. I will keep you posted on that. Thanks so much for watching, friends, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.